Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world, my name is Brandon. I'm with the Rags Riches community. In fact, I am the CEO, I'm the CFO, I'm the COO, and the Supreme Ayatollah. And you guys are here right now because you've got nothing better to do in your life. You're wasting away here with me. You know what? Congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause if you're still around. I mean, we're in the bear market right now, folks. You guys shouldn't even be here right now. You should just do what everybody else does and just disappear. Just disappear and go away. And then don't come back for 2 more years until your neighbor says, hey, man, did you see that price of Bitcoin, man? You should probably get in, man. It's about that time. But no, you guys have made a different decision. You've decided to buck the trend. You decided to get back in here. I like it. I like it. Let's see who's in here. Yup, K, number 1. Wow. Facing Reality. Elbow Cough, number 2. Godfather J6. What's up, my man? Nice to have you in here. Crypto Panda. I'm just here to tell you how amazing you are. Well, you know what? Thank you very much. Not really. Kind of. And there's the vomit. There's the vomit emoji we all been looking for. Crypto Panda, Rags of Riches. I knew you'd love that. Now, very, very interesting here. Couple interesting topics. And it's obvious to me, pretty obvious based on my topics, that YouTube doesn't like people to watch the things that I talk about. But that's okay. We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep talking about it. Hey, what's up? What's the track of this? This is a blues track by John T. Graham. What the heck is going on with Hex? Hearing rumors by some dude that pulsechain won't be out till 2023 or 2024? Yes or no? Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? 2023, 2024, does that sound about right? First and foremost, let's check it out here. Kind of like this. Yeah. If you guys didn't know, we made this hashtag. We're going to keep pushing this hashtag because it looks like nobody in crypto has really latched on to it. This is the Make Crypto Great Again hashtag. Hashtag MCGA. We got some folks using it here. We got some folks using it. All right. Interesting. Let's click this here real quick. Ooh, interesting. MCGA, let's go. Let's go. Let's say who is this person? Nobody that I follow, nobody that follows me. So it looks like somebody listened to what we had to say the other day, because this is an MCGA spam. Let's take this over and let's make this a Hex thing. So we're going to make that. I'm going to be using it. There's old Rags to Riches. Who else is in here? Who else is using it? Corto Panda. All right. This looks like, yeah, that's a Hexakin, pulsechainikin. Outstanding. Who else? We got Crypto Backstage in here. Outstanding. Pulse Hex Pete. Outstanding. We got some people using it. Hashtag MCGA. Make crypto great again. See what else we got here in chat before we move forward. We're going to talk about some news today. We're going to talk about some things, some happenings. It's going to be pretty good. Rags, please don't read this out loud. Please check your Telegram message for me. I sent one to your Twitter. I'm new at this stuff, but I'm sincere, and I travel with holy company, strength and honor. It got read out loud, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nate, what's up, Rags? Crypto Panda. The real one, not the fake, not the Cordo Panda. Is that cut? Isn't Cordo cut in Spanish? That's kind of horrible. Don't worry, I forgot to press like button Mobius. I would rather watch paint dry. Outstanding. Extravagant taste. Life is great. Yeah, it's great. Magnus Martison. What's up, man? How's life? K Wizzle. Hexit. 1 cent would be nice. I agree. Sod Man. What's up, Sod Man? And Monkeypox for Big Pharma. Yeah, Hex. I mean, YouTube does not like this thumbnail. That's for sure. Panda. Pulsey says 2028. That's Pulsey for you. I'm re-upping every day, baby. All right, I like it. Hexray Vision in the house. I'm counting this towards my sociology class hours derangement study. Deranged I am, but what does that make you? That's the question of the day. Roof Dog +1 evening chat. Humberto Gonzalez from sunny South Florida. RH making crypto great again. Love it. All right. Let's kind of get into this. We're going to get into some of the news here. And we just like to break it down. What's going on in the States, what's going on around the world. We'll talk about a couple things. And I actually have a follow-up slideshow to my Second Amendment thing yesterday. We talked about guns and gun rights and all that stuff, and it pissed a lot of people off. I'm surprised I didn't get any hate emails. Sometimes I get hate emails when I go down that road, but I will say at least the people who hate me listen to me because they downvoted my stuff. 97%. It's the lowest that I've had in 6 months. So thank you for my haters for doing the only thing that I told the people who actually show up to this chat to do, and you guys can't damn listen. Here we go. Stimulus bill for Democrats. All right, this is the stateside stuff. They want to pass a stimulus bill before midterms, right? In light of all this inflation and all this crazy stuff, more stimulus, right? They don't care. And we'll talk about why they don't care here in a second. They actually have enough votes right now because it's only going to take 50 votes in the Senate. And they've got 50 votes in the Senate. All right. And they've got the House covered. They got the Senate covered. But the problem is Joe Manchin, Senator Joe Manchin, who is a Democrat, he's not playing around with the rest of the 49. He's holding out his vote. They need 50 votes. They only have 49 without him. So the whole world is negotiating with Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin, nice to mention him here, he was in Davos, right? Davos this weekend, or I guess 2 days ago. And he stated that America would pass a reconciliation bill. Now, what's a reconciliation bill? Reconciliation bill is a fast-track process for considering budget legislation. All right, we want to tame inflation by reducing spending and decreasing government debt. That was priority 1. Priority 2, we want to lower prescription drug prices by allowing the government to negotiate directly with Big Pharma. Okay, whatever. 3, invest in American energy. Go green, but still invest in fossil fuels too. Interesting. That doesn't really seem like it helps inflation, those last 2 things. That doesn't seem like it helps inflation at all. In fact, we've said this before, invest is code word for inflate. So we're going to spend more money that we don't have. We're going to continue to run a deficit. He's got to pander to the green folks. They got to do this before midterms, though, because after midterms, they know it's going to be it's probably going to be it's going to be a slaughter. It's going to be rough. So they set this soft deadline for Memorial Day for Senator Joe Manchin to come to the table and figure something out, which essentially means it's probably not going to. They're trying to put pressure on him. They're trying to get the media to put pressure on him. Joe Manchin has till Monday. Blah 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 blah. So they're tearing him up right now. They're calling him a Republican. Oh my goodness, Joe Manchin, a Republican, horrible. Well, so Memorial Day deadline. I doubt that'll happen. It'll probably be sometime in August. In other news, Biden says America will back up Taiwan militarily in the event of a Chinese invasion of Taiwan. Shortly after, the White House corrects him and issues an official statement. And essentially what the statement says is, hey, listen, we said we will defend Taiwan militarily by providing them equipment for the defense, not actually shooting guns and bullets and dropping bombs on Chinese ourselves. We'll just do what we're doing with Ukraine. But here's the funny part. If you go back in time here, this is the 5th time Joe Biden has said that we will defend Taiwan militarily. We will defend them militarily. And this is also the 5th time that the White House has come out and corrected him. Like, what is it? I mean, I don't even know what to make of that. Like, maybe the first time? Okay, whatever. Second time? All right, slip up. Third time? Slip up. Fourth time? Slip up. Fifth time? Alzheimer's. I don't know. You guys tell me. I could be way off here. Could be way off. Who knows? Monkeypox. Let's talk about monkeypox here, because you guys aren't going to get the friggin' truth anywhere else. So you got to come here. I am the truth. I'm the truth. Let's see. What do we have about monkeypox? Monkeypox, if you get it, you're going to have a fever. You're going to have swollen lymph nodes. You're going to have rashes. And you're going to have rashes that turn into blisters, and then blisters that turn into scars. This happens over about a 2 to 4 week period before all is said and done. The mortality rate's about 1%. 131 confirmed cases outside of Africa, where all of these kind of end up coming from for some reason. Mostly in Europe right now. Most of those cases, I think like 70% of those cases are in Europe. This is not a respiratory virus, and that's important to know. Because when you hear on the media of all these people spreading this crazy FUD about monkeypox, this and that, it's going to be horrible, it's the next... Dude, the only way to spread it is through broken skin or mucous membranes. It's not respiratory. Very important to know that. So it's actually difficult for this to spread as opposed to a respiratory illness, because that stuff just spreads like wildfire. So it's hard to spread quickly. And here's another thing for you folks in the military or anything like that. I know I still have my smallpox scar. If you got the vaccine before, it's effective in preventing monkeypox, or at least the severity. So Joe Biden gets up there and says, nobody panic. America has a vaccine to deal with potential outbreaks, plenty of reserves, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, you know, just don't be bumping into people that have like open pussy scars, and you should be okay. Mucous membranes or broken skin. So just be careful with that, folks. Let's see what Chad has to say here. Let's go on back here. Okay, let's go back. Humberto Gonzalez, making crypto great again. Hashtag MCGA on Twitter. We started that yesterday. Let's freaking go. Let's take it over, Hexkins. Let's piss everybody off. Okay, cool. God bless. Good afternoon, Rags. Eroyd Slay. What's up, Eroyd Slay, man? Nice to have you around. You've been around for a while, too. These Hex streams and yourself make work more enjoyable. Thank you for the content. Love the straight-up talk. Man, when do you get off, man? I hope you don't get off for another 12 hours. How's that make you feel? Thanks for stopping in. Trap Gravity. I'm still writing my hate email. If we have Hex on Ethereum and Hex on pulsechain, does that mean we are bihexual? I think that could be a correct statement. Democrats have enough votes to prove how gay they are. Roger that. Dave Down Under. I've been in crypto less than a year. It's been an exciting time for me getting my bags filled at low prices. Unfortunately, I found you. Dave, you know, it's rough, man. And I tell people before they get trapped, like, you have the opportunity to just turn it off, switch to a different video, not watch me, but you don't listen to me. You don't take my advice, and then you get into situations like this. Situations like this, folks, where you just tuning in every single night, every single morning from my porch sitting. It's horrible. Dave Down Under. What are we going to do with you, man? Pulse Chain Trainer. Tonight's on the... tonight's the 4.42 billion stake Hex that comes up on the 28th. Rephrase that question for me. Davos. Yeah, dude. Joe Manchin was in Davos along with everybody else that wants to tell you how to live your life. Isn't that crazy? I love Joe Manchin. Dems and Republicans are two sides to them some coin. All controlled opposition to fool you into thinking that you have a choice. The older I get, the more I agree with that. Bearded Saint, what is up, my man? Nice to have you in the chat here. Kind of like shingles, I guess so. Biden time to retire. I think he's the oldest president, right? I mean, he's up there. You think maybe Joe Biden is a figurehead puppet controlled by unelected controllers? Whoever's controlling the teleprompter is the president of the United States. Yo, Monkey Time. What's up, Space Case? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Watch out for those zombies. What you talking about, Willis? Well, Rags talk about Hex today. What a disaster. OG selling. They seem quiet lately. That's the second FUD comment that you've had. Let me go up here and copy the first one. Let's copy it. And you know what we're going to do here? Let me find it. Can I copy this? No. Hold on, guys. We're going to do this right. Hold on. Bear with me here. I got you. Might have a little spike in sound here. All right, we do that. All right, now I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to scroll up to these comments, and I'm going to make sure that everybody who joins my stream is going to be able to see your comment. Hex OGs, quiet, crickets. It's a bear market. What do you expect? Now here's the key. Hold on, guys. This is getting good. All right. Control V, Control Paste. Scroll across the bottom ticker. Add banner. And boom. There we go. It's a headline now. Dun, dun, dun. What do you guys think? You know what? Hold on. We'll copy the other one too. Keep them coming. If y'all got FUD comments, let's scroll them down to the bottom. It's okay. You can FUD. I know you guys are worried about it. I know everybody's worried about it, right? Hold on. Where's this other damn one? There it is. All right. Hold on. We're scrolling down. We got to do this right. What a disaster. Jason Statham. All right. Where's this at? All right. Here it is. All right. Perfect. Man. I wish I could just give everybody in my chat a Pez dispenser of Wellbutrin. Just, I mean, that would be awesome. All right, I got the next one teed up. Control V, paste. Yep, scroll bottom. All right, add banner. All right. Once we'll play that for a while and then we'll come back. We'll come back to the other one. I'm excited. All right. This monkeypox outbreak was planned by Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab's funded NTI next year, just like the COVID-19 was planned by them in 2019 during Event 201. I've seen some strange documents circulating that kind of talk about that. Hex down under, good advice. Peace out. Hello, Rags Riches. We met in Las Vegas. Navin, good to have you in here. Good thing the stock market is bottom, though. Okay. Greetings. Thoughts on the 4.42 billion Hex stake that comes up on the 28th? I'm going to have a sneaking suspicion that that's either going to stay liquid or they're going to restake it, because that's normally what happens. You could just have these rolling stakes. That's a lot of Hex to throw away just before the fork, in my opinion. Imagine Belgium was planning a 14-day lockdown because of monkeypox. Oh, man. Think about all the people in your life that you ever met that were really good leaders, right? Like really natural born good leaders that had a good sense of justice, right and wrong. Was it Solomon in the Bible? He was a really fair man. Was that what the deal was? Like imagine, and then really good leadership skills and common sense, like all the really, really good stuff here, right? And then you take this. Imagine Belgium was planning a 14-day lockdown because of monkeypox. You got to understand these people that are in power, there's many different avenues. There's luck involved, et cetera. But a lot of people make the false assumption thinking that these natural-born leaders are concentrated at the tops of these financial and political hierarchies. It's not true. It is not true. These people are no smarter than you guys are. I guarantee the people in this chat have probably a higher collective IQ than most of the politicians that we know. All right, Hex, cookies, and crypto. All right, hold on, guys. We got to change the banner. Let's change it up. Well, Rags talk about Hex today. What a disaster. OG selling. They seem quiet. It's ticking at the bottom. We've got to make sure we just get that out of our system. Here we go. Bearded Saint. Laughed out loud. Who's quiet? I just watched Hexo stream. It was good. All good in Staker Hood. Ha ha ha, off at 30. But I like your witty humor. Godfather's laughing here. All right, yeah, it's Conrad Zen saying next year PLS. Get real, dude. Yeah, well. Monkeypox makes people into zombies. That's what that was. All right, cool. All right, I guess we'll do it. All right, I had this all teed up. Here we go. Let's paste this in here. Let's press that button. I know you guys are mad at me because I don't have two damn monitors. All right, add to stream. There we are. There's the chart. There's the chart of the day. Will Rags talk about Hex today? What a disaster. OG selling. They seem quiet lately. Guys, I don't care about this chart. I don't care about this chart. You know why I don't care about this chart? Let me freaking show you why I don't care about this chart. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Ding, 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 ding. Y'all ready for this? All right, here we go. What is this? Look at that. That's Bitcoin. You know why I don't care about this chart? Let me show you what happens. Fall off the cliff. How far is this fall off right here? All the way to the bottom. 84%. 80 freaking 4%. Right? All you had to do is buy in here. Buy. Look at this. Let's crunch the numbers too. Okay. Let's say you buy, let's say you buy $10,000. $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. You got, let's say you got about 4 Bitcoin. If you had purchased 4 Bitcoin at about $3,000 for Bitcoin at the bottom of the market in January 2019, you know how much those Bitcoin are going to be worth? You bought about $10,000 worth of that. $10,000. Those 3 Bitcoin. It's going to be worth about $190,000 in what time frame? Let's check. It's going to be worth $190,000 in probably about less than 2 years, just under 2 years, right? And you know what else? Let's take a look here. You can go all the way back. You could see this time and time again. All right. Let me reset chart. Look at this. Over and over and over again. Pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. We're dumping right now. This is BTC. It's happened. It's happened on Ethereum, right? It's happening on Celsius. It's happened on Matic. It's happened on Dogecoin. It's happened on, dude, I'm not worried. I'm staked and I'm auto DCAing right now. That's just what's happening. I'm not worried at all. I'm not even mad at you guys for bringing it up. I'm not going to run from it. I have confidence that everything's going to be okay because every single measurable metric about crypto is saying that we're going this way. In a bear market, we've got more human capital flowing into crypto right now than ever before, right? Let's look at this. Here's some bullish news, even though it sucks. All right. I'm reading from my phone right now. A top Federal Reserve official gave a stark warning to House lawmakers on Thursday. Move too slow in issuing a central bank digital currency, and the dollar's global dominance could eventually be in jeopardy. Wow, wait, what? Why does this matter? Well, the U.S. so far remains largely on the sidelines amid a global race for countries to roll out their own digital cash. Wow, that's freaking crazy. What exactly does that mean? Brainerd, who's the person who is talking, the Federal Reserve here, told lawmakers a U.S. digital dollar could coexist and complement stable coins. Stablecoin issuer Circle said in a comment letter to the Fed that their coin essentially does what a potential CBDC would do. So there's no need for both. But the government's saying, oh, well, we could coexist. You got to understand, that's just the U.S. The entire world is getting on blockchain right now. The entire world. It's all moving towards that. This is just a hiccup. This is just a snafu. We have like one of the worst inflationary periods in the last 40 years. And the markets, surprisingly, are holding up a whole lot better than I thought they would. A whole lot better. So let's flip back over to Hex. I don't care. Look, I even drew out potential lines of support and resistance. If you guys want to set some limit orders, set you some limit orders at 6 cents, set you some limit orders at just below 4 cents, and set you a limit order at 2 cents. If you want to catch this stuff, all right, you can make a lot of money off of it. Do it. Do it. This looks like it's going to keep going down. It doesn't look like we've seen the capitulation yet. We do have increasing volume, which is very interesting. We have actually a lot of volume compared to the last 8 or 9 months. Let's check it out. Let's do it. All right. Okay, no more FUD banners. No more FUD banners. Get control of yourself, soldier. Quit freaking out. This is a freaking opportunity, man. Don't lose it. Don't break on me. Don't fold on me. Emotionally strong. It's okay. You know what? I'll maybe say this. You don't want to buy Hex. You can literally put a bunch of names on the dartboard of cryptocurrencies, take a dart, close your eyes, throw it, and whatever you see, whatever you throw and hit 5 times, you make bags out of it. And right now, you'll make a lot of money. You come out of this and you're diamond-handed for 2 years, and you keep it together and you don't lose yourself in the process. You don't listen to this craziness. You're going to be okay. You're going to make money. Now, the other side of this is you're just coming on channels and you're fudding people's channels in the chat because you want it to go lower, because you want people to freak out. Fine, whatever. If it goes lower, I'm buying it. Actually, that's a pretty good, you know what? You should get a whole army of people to go to these influencers' channels and just FUD stuff down and then buy it back. Yeah, you're smart. I mean, that's smart. I'll buy it. I'm buying it with you. Maybe I can hire you. Oh, okay. All right, let's go back. Let's check chat here. Back on me. Hey, guys. All right. Just bought more, was hoping for the dip. Bullish divergences everywhere. It's funny, when pulsechain gets announced, it's going to take off. Have you checked your Twitter DMs? We sent you MCGA memes. Oh, yeah, I'm collecting those. I'm collecting them, and we're going to post them and let the crowd vote on them. Probably maybe this weekend, and we'll do like a 3-day vote period, and then whoever does it gets $100. Create your best MCGA hashtag Make Crypto Great Again meme and send it to me, and we're gonna put it up for vote. The crowd gets 49% of the vote. I get 51% of the vote. I get to decide what's what, and yeah, if you win, you get $100. Samantha Kelly in the house. Extravagant taste. I need a drink. BRB, man, you drinking, you're peeing. You're drinking, you're peeing. Don't act like I noticed. I got donkey pox, but luckily the horse paid. Whoa, within 17 chromosomes. I don't know what just happened, but I kind of feel smarter. More disinformation. The dip in Hex is a countdown to pulsechain launch. People live your lives. Enjoy the weekend. Wink, wink, wink. I'm telling you, man. I mean, it's crazy. Hold on. Where is this? We'll go this way. You can go this way. Brighten it up. Whoa, not that way. The darkness is coming. Ah! All right, here we go. Okay. Guys, just chill. You guys are good. You guys are good. Rags, you should jump in on some of the conspiracy theory rooms on Twitter Spaces. It's a lot of fun and informative. I'm in a couple. I jump in and out. Dude, if I showed you guys some of my... it's crazy. I could easily have hundreds. Optimus Prime 369. Watched Alexander Alonso's video today. I think he's the one saying 2024, 2023. Yeah, but you got to understand. Here's what Alexander Alonso does, and I'm not knocking him. This is just his game. He's going to do what he needs to do to get you to come back. That includes his thumbnails. That includes his content. He's a shock jock. I mean, that's what happens. And he's going to say, you know what? I keep it level-headed. I'm just honest with you 100%, blah, blah. That's fine. That's just the game. That's a YouTube game. That's what he's doing. So and tomorrow he's going to say something different. And it's just to get you to watch. Cool. That's fine. I've got different content than him. He's got different content than me. Richard has different content than both of us. It's a different type of thing. But you got to understand who you're listening to. It's not that his stuff is bad or not. He does these thought experiments every single day. Money changers starting to put a higher probability on the Rackham stuff being a ruse. Let's shake out all the weak hands before the fork. Won't be surprised if the fork happens any day. It's going to be hilarious, guys. You just go back to this stream. I'm telling you, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like that. People are going to change everything. Freaking change everything. These lights are pissing me off, man. Hold on. I got to change this. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Here we go. All right. Where is the bottom? It's in your chair, Magnus Martison. You know this. Stop hitting the like button. Sucks waiting every 2 weeks to DCA. Don't complain. Don't complain. What's that? What's the story? Hold on. I'm going to tell you guys a story. All right, we're gonna have a Bible story. All right, let's have a Bible story. Okay, here we go. According to the Gospel of Matthew, Peter replied, "Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will. I tell you the truth," Jesus answered. "This very night, before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times." But Peter declared, "Even if I have to die with you, I'll never disown you." And all the other disciples said the same. So Jesus is out here and he's saying, listen, man, I know you think you're on my side, but I'm telling you, before the rooster crows tonight, you're going to disown me 3 times. Peter says, "You crazy, Jesus. You crazy." Interesting. Later that night, Jesus was arrested. Okay. And then the first denial happens. Then they seized him and led him away, bringing him into the high priest's house. Peter followed at a distance. And when they had kindled a fire in the middle of the courtyard and had sat down together, Peter sat down with him. A servant girl saw him seated there in the firelight. She looked closely at him and said, "This man was with him." But he denied it. "Woman, I don't know him." That was the first. It was the first denial. Second denial to the same girl in Mark 14, verse 69 through 70. When the servant girl saw him there, she said again to those standing around, "This is one of them." And Peter denied it. "I don't know Jesus. What are you talking about?" The third denial to a number of people is emphatic as he curses, according to Matthew 26, 73 to 75. After a little while, those standing there went up to Peter and said, "Surely you are one of them, for your accent gives you away." Then he began to call down those curses on himself, and he swore to them, "I don't know the man." Immediately a rooster crowed. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken, "Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times." And he went outside and wept bitterly. What do you guys think about that? Huh? What do you guys think about that? Before that rooster crows, you guys are going to deny Hex 3 times. That's what's going to happen. And then it's going to happen. The fork happens. Pulsechain happens. You're going to deny Pulsechain 3 times. And it's going to take off. And you're going to forget we ever had this conversation. But wait. Hold on. Here we go. There's the banner. Oh, no, wrong banner. There's the banner. It's all good, though. We're going to make it. And listen, let me say this too. I don't know what your intentions are, Mr. 369. I'm going to tell you this. I'm on your side. I understand where you're coming from. And when people have these emotional breakdowns, I'm not the type of person that's going to comfort you. I'm the type of person that's going to embarrass you, and I'm going to condition you to get thicker skin. And that's what this is. It's okay, though. I get it. I felt the same way before. I probably had posted stuff in the past before I understood how this game works that made me look like I was afraid. And I get it. But quit being a little punk, all right? Quit being a little punk. Let's take this banner down. We're going to put this one up. I like that one better. All right, something the DCA, more Hedron. Everybody's DCAing. I'm late again. Cats are the best. I like me gusta mis gatos. Late to the party, although midnight here in Oxford. Outstanding. What's up, Ruskino? We're experiencing the big PP crash. Well, that's one way to look at it. Was someone talking about cats in here? Everybody just thinks I'm a cat murderer. I'm not a cat murderer. Is anybody else having Coinbase issues? If so, we might be in for a punt. Aloha, Hexicanos. It'll stream this morning. Enjoyed watching Crypto Heartbeat interview with you. Anxiety and fear. Good mindset for everything. Damn, Skippy. Got to be strong up here, folks. Got to be strong. All this is social media. All this is Twitter. We're going to stay grounded. We're going to deal with facts. We're going to look in the past. And we're going to assume where we can't 100% like verify that these things are going to happen this way. Could Hex go down under a penny? Yeah. Can you believe that? Does that scare you when I say that? Why does it scare you? Why does it scare you? If you don't sell, why does it scare you? Could Bitcoin go down to 11K? Why does it scare you? You're not going to sell. You know it's coming back up. All these indicators good. Alonzo has 10 different t-shirts for all cryptos. It's what he does. Look through his thumbnails. It's all a system. Exactly. It's just his game. That's what he does. Musical rags. Don't give up your day job. Shoot, man. Dave, man, we've talked about this. I know. I have a future. Kind of brilliant. Side man, got an email from Coinbase, and they're basically auditing me for KYC laws. That they do that like once every year or two. They have to do that. I think the rule is they got to do it every 5 years. I think. You can't have a Bible story without Matt. I'm going to DM him. When to buy, sir? What's this say? Alex is a dummy. I don't know what you mean by that. Dummy means a lot of things these days. That's what you get when you go to Egypt. You get way too much of denial. Okay, cool. Does this count for church time? I don't know. You tell me. You guys tell me. I'll put my Ethereum address in here. You guys can tithe. You guys can tithe to old rags. Buy assets from the Bloods on the street and lots of chilling here, Hex Noob says. Far out aliens. Well, sure, I like cats a lot, especially enjoy walking them, if you know what I mean. That's literally your name. Evo, Shaka, Gavin. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Gonna be a bright and sunshiny day. All right. Hi, is this Crypto Heartbeat? Negative Ghost Rider. Do I look like his old butt? I've been audited twice in the last 10 months. See, you doing crazy stuff. You need to keep those deposits and withdrawals under 10 G's, bro. Great show, Crypto Coffee today. Fall to 5 cents and then 2 to 34 years. 2 to 4. Do you mean 2 to 3 or 4? Not 2 to 34 years. Great show, Crypto Coffee. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. All right. I got some other cool stuff here. All right. We got a little, well, should we do that yet? Yeah, we'll do it. I always try to bring some interesting stuff here. We're going to talk about, this is going to be a piggyback off of yesterday, which was my gun violence stream, Second Amendment stream, and all that. I ran across, it was still stuck in my head. I'm like, man, what happened here? What was going on? What's the real thing? It freaked me out because if you guys have been around with me, I said, this is probably something like this is going to happen here in the next couple months. We got some serious legislation coming down the pike because these shootings are starting to increase, and it seems to always increase. Well, I got to be careful with this. I'm not going to say it, but just know the frequency of these things, they increase all at the same time. It's like the media starts picking up a lot of these shootings that they shouldn't be picking up. It's like 2 or 3 people that they never would have before unless there's an agenda behind it. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look here. This actually should be interesante. Go here. All right, bam. And then we're going to do this. Slideshow. Make sure you guys can see it. All right. Here's the dude. I started paying attention to the details. I probably spent 4 or 5 hours researching this. And it's really sad, man. I'm not doing this to steal clout, this or that. And I even feel bad showing this person's face. But I just want to point out some discrepancies that I've seen in the reporting and just kind of some weird things that happen. All right. So the first thing that I want to remind you guys about is this kid was 18 years old. 18 years old. So let's kind of go over some of the things here. Kind of interesting. And I'm going to take this banner off so you guys can see it best. All right, the first thing that I want to go over. Okay, this is also a picture of the same person. Does this look like Michael Jackson to you or what? All right. Here's the facial structure that we saw before, right? Here's the facial structure that we saw after. That's a pretty stark difference, all right? The thing that I want to point out are these cheekbones. It looks like thickening of the lips, thinning of the nose here. And then I also want you to notice that the garb that this person is wearing, it's kind of putting off a feminine vibe here. I mean, this looks straight up like Michael Jackson. From here to here. Now, the next question that came to my mind, I said, well, let's just look at the hair growth because we don't know the time frame. Now, this hair could have been swept back quite a bit, but one thing I want you to notice are the bangs. Looks like the bangs probably had about 5 or 6 months worth of growth. Because in this instance, the bangs are right at his eyebrow. In this instance, the bangs were like in the middle of his cheek, just down past the middle of his cheek. All right. Here's yet another picture, and it's a different picture. And how do we know? You see this button right here, bottom left, that's poking out of the frame. If you go back here, that button is not protruding off the top of his shoulder like it is in this. So it's a completely different picture. And again, I want you guys to notice this. This is kind of crazy. This is crazy looking to me. Even in this instance, the nose is shaped completely differently. The nose is shaped completely differently. The lips, flat, long lips here, puffy lips here. Now, could this be because he's puckering? That's a potential. But I just want you to see the complete crazy difference between this picture, all right? It's kind of like a rounder face, and this picture, which is pointed and sharp. And it's like, you would think it's low body fat, but I want to point out that you have low body fat. You can really see the striations in the neck and the collarbones, etc. And that just doesn't really exist in this. It's kind of interesting. Now, I'm just pointing out what I looked at, and I'm just pointing out the things that popped in my eye. Upon more research, it could be completely different. If I get better pictures and stuff, this is just what pops to my mind. Interesting here. These are the two firearms they said that this dude purchased. Daniel Defense. I think it's Daniel Defense. Let me check. Daniel Defense. All right. So these are the two firearms that were purchased. Here's what I find interesting here. This is definitely a Daniel Defense firearm. Now remember, 18 years old. This firearm here, which is the one that he purchased, just over $2,000. A DDM4 V7 AR-15. I checked it out online. You can see the Daniel Defense tag and logo here. This, however, is not a Daniel Defense AR. Okay, it has a completely different upper, and it has a completely different lower. The stock, this is like, you know what? This is one of those stocks that just kind of come out of the box. Not the same stock as what they create. And also the barrel, completely different as well. I think this is an 18-inch barrel. I would say this is not an 18-inch barrel. So I found it interesting, too, that he said they purchased two Daniel Defense ARs. I don't know which AR this is because I can't see the tag very clearly. But I know the upper and lower because I researched it on Daniel Defense's website, and this is not a Daniel Defense. Again, $700 to $900 is what I estimate this to be, just based on previous purchases that I've made. I would say that that's about $700 to $900. But this bad boy, this is not a low-end weapon system here. It's just over $2,000. Other thing I want to point out, look at that. It's got an EOTech optic on it too. So this is the website, by the way. This is the same one, the exact same weapon system that we have. Picatinny rails, but this has the EOTech. How much does the EOTech cost? Oh well, wait. He also had a sidearm. He had like a Glock or something. They didn't say what type. I'm estimating that Glock to be about $500 to $800. Remember, 18 years old. $500 to $800 for this. Just over $2,000 for this. $700 to $900 for this. All right. Let's keep going. EOTech. I verified that this is an EOTech HWS XPS2 green, and I verified it based on where these screws were and based on when these two logos were. and the warning sign for the laser. So they've got about 4 or 5 different versions here. So again, this is an EOTech HWS XPS2 green, and this is about $725. Again, 18 years old. Job at Wendy's, $725. All right, let's keep going here. Guess what? He had a vest. All right. He had a body armor vest. These body armor vests, about $200 to $300 for the vest. And then you had inserts for the plates in the front and back. Each plate's about $200 to $400. Now, when they found him, I think he forgot to put the plates in. All right. So he had the vest, which also, they said that he had 7 magazines of AR-15, or 5.56 rather, sorry. He had about 7 magazines. So you can fit 2 magazines in each one of these, plus one loaded in the weapon system here. So that would check out 2, 4, 6 plus 1 is 7. And these even cost money. So let's just kind of go back here. Let's check it out again. All right, so $700 to $900 for that firearm, over $2,000 for that firearm, $500 to $800 for that. Maybe a Glock, could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, depending if it's used. EOTech HWS XPS2, $725, $300 for the vest, $400 for the plate. Wendy's, okay, Wendy's, 18 years old, and he looks like Michael Jackson. Even in one of these comments that he made to one of the people that he was texting, he says, "You wouldn't even recognize me anymore." Talking to one of his friends who they played, they used to play like Call of Duty with on Xbox. He made that statement. I'm like, well, no way. Of course you wouldn't recognize him. Freaking craziness. All right. Oh, yeah. How much do these cost? Well, you can get a 12-pack of magazines for probably like, I don't know, like $250 or $260. He's got 7 here. I'd estimate he probably, probably paid about $150. I think they were 30-round mags. Not only that, he had to pay for the mags for probably some backup mags for his firearm as well, his sidearm. Interesting thing here. Here's the truck. I checked out the prices in this area for this truck. It's a Ford F-250. I think it's a 2018. This is a $65,000 truck. All right? $65,000 truck. Wendy's, 18 years old. Freaking lives with his welfare grandmother in not a very nice part of town. All right? Mind you, too, I'll tell you this. This town, Veda, what's it called? Whatever it's called. It's very close to the border. It's very close to the border of Mexico. So I've got a sneaking suspicion that we could have some squirrely stuff going on potentially with some MASA Trace, right? Little MS-13 action going on. These are kind of some terrorist tactics that they use in their own country in Mexico and parts of Central America. Shooting up a school. I don't know. Something funny's going on here, guys. All right, here's another angle. Now, I'm looking through here. The first thing that I noticed, there's a black bag bottom right in this picture. All right, you can't see the black bag there, but I thought that was interesting. But then the next thing that I noticed, I said, wait a minute, what's going on here? I started taking a look at the license plate. This is kind of creepy. Now, again, I'm not a forensic analyst, and I don't have I don't have software that repixelate things to make things a little bit better. But you guys tell me here. When I zoomed in on these from these 2 different pictures, the first thing that I very plainly see is you cannot see what this character is for some reason. It's almost like it's blurred out. But this is an NR on this picture. When I come over here, this picture shows a KY. Both say 5522. I can very plainly see that. NR compared to KY. Again, kind of weird. Very interesting here. The other thing I wanted to point out, on the left-hand side here, you see this, it looks like it might be chrome or it might be white paint on the top left part of the bumper, and then on the right side, you see it here. On the picture on the right, you see the same thing, but what do you see at the bottom? You see a white paint or some type of chrome at the bottom here, and you do not see that anywhere on this other photo. And if I go back here, so this is what I zoomed in. With this picture, you see that white trim or paint or chrome right in front of the license plate. And this you don't. Now, the reason that I think that it has nothing to do with light is because on each one of these, the sun angle is the same. And I judged that by looking at the shadow that was cast on the back of the bumper on the ground on both of these. So I think it's the exact same. You just do not see that white chrome or paint in front of that license plate. And I also noticed that the Ford is black, is grayed out here, and the Ford is also grayed out there. The F-250 is also grayed out on both. All right, here we go. 18 years old, we're up to a $65,000 truck. We got about $5,500 in self-defense and firearms at this point. Got an $1,100 iPhone 13. How do I know it's iPhone 13? Because I was in the business for a while, and I checked. It's got these 3 cameras, and it has this bright LED here, and they're oversized. Yeah. The other thing that I wanted to point out, this was weird. If you guys look really, really closely here, you see that not only is he holding an iPhone 13, but he's also holding a credit card of some sort. See that credit card there? I was like, okay, what can I do with this? I noticed something very funny. All right, so we're looking at the back of the credit card. There's the signature strip. There's the magnetic strip. But above the magnetic strip, on the top right portion of this credit card, is a white square or a white rectangle. And I was like, could that be reflective? Could that be some sort of chip? I'm not even kidding you, folks. I looked for probably 2 hours on Google Images, 2 hours straight, trying to figure out who has this type of card. MasterCard, Visa card, prepaid card. I went to the place where he's from because there's an address there, and I looked at all the banks in his area, and I Googled images for the cards that they issue, and I could not for the life of me, not one time, could I make out what that was, man. That white bright chip, top right, it just doesn't exist on the internet. And I found that kind of interesting too. I looked hard. Looked all over. All right, let's get to it here. Next. 18 years old, works at Wendy's, dropout, lives with grandma, $65,000 truck, estimated $6,500 in firearms. Does that seem kind of creepy to you? Does that seem kind of like sketch? That seems kind of sketch to me. I'm afraid to check chat. I have no idea what's about to happen here. Well, let's see. All right. He's short. One's bright. Be safe. Now, this is just really, guys, like I had a lot of fun doing what I just did and like researching it. Believe it or not, that small presentation actually took me a long time. And it's for content. Like I'm just making content, but it was interesting. I wanted to share it with you guys. The only teacher that was killed was her husband, died of a heart attack yesterday. Weird how all that happens. The work is such a bad place for some. Hair grows 1 inch a month. It was like 5 or 6 inches worth of growth. I heard it was a cartel hit on the border guard's children, although that may be true. I think there's more to it than that. Who owns the cartel? This world is such a sad place for some. Different person, Hex Siren says. Looks like his mama. Yep, Kay said, I had a whole thread on this. The red dot on that gun is $500. And in fact, it wasn't a red dot. It was a green dot. And it's not a dot. If you know what an EOTech looks like, it's not a dot. Larry Parmley says, I love my Daniel defense. Mudhog says, me too. Bottom gun has a $500 red dot with the front sight missing. Yeah, they'll take those out. Sometimes people take those out. Didn't sell any Hex after. Wendy's didn't buy that equipment. Wendy's did not buy that damn equipment, folks. Wendy's did not. Why did he have that credit card in his hand? Why did he have that credit card in his hand when he was taking a selfie? It didn't look like it was in any type of pack attached to the back of the telephone. Middle class, own my company, can't afford that. Supposedly he had a bad home life also. He did not have money laying around. Yeah, cops got called to their residence many occasions. Got called to his house many occasions for domestic violence and disputes with him and his mom. And apparently, dude, so he shows up to his grandma's house. She's on the phone with AT&T trying to get something with his phone sorted, and he shoots her in the head. Was grandma's truck supposedly? Interesting. Wonder how he got to grandma's house. A $65K truck. Grandparents couldn't afford the car. Both had to get a bus or rides to and from work. Interesting. Strange stuff going on, guys. Oh, okay. So that's good to know. Grandfather confirmed that interview. KY. Okay, Mobius. You want to fix America? Bring back the draft? There could be some truth to that. At no point, it's the shin of plastic. Rags is the man. What's up, Footsteps? Rags had training. Rags had training. That photo's freaky. EBT card. I checked EBTs, man. Is that an EBT card or a snap? I'm gonna look online real quick. Let's check together, right? We're gonna do like EBT. Can you guys see that? No, you guys. I'll make it. All right, EBT cards. Let me take this off. Let's check. Images. So EBT card. You see the back of an EBT. Here's the back of an EBT. No, that's, what is that? So front and back EBT. It's just like magnetic strip. It's pretty standard. Of course, the state's not going to spend a lot on these. It's going to be a piece of plastic. California EBT. No, it doesn't look like it. Because this had a signature spot too. New York EBT card. No, it can't be EBT. Let's take a look at, what else do we have? Snap card. Let's check snap cards. Kind of curious. Snap card. Yeah, snap EBT, same stuff. I don't see anything. If you guys can find a credit card that has that shiny, let's look at that. Let's look at that again. Paste. All right, let's maximize this. You guys can see that, right? All right, let's look at this thing again. You guys see what I'm saying there? You probably can't see that well, but when you pull his picture up, it's all over online. You're gonna see that card. And I'm surprised I didn't hear anybody online talking about it. But that is very different. And I was like, well, maybe that's just the reflection or whatever the case may be, but what would reflect that? And there's typically not enough space at the top of that card to have that. On all the cards that I saw, there was not enough space to have that little reflector. And again, it doesn't look like there's anything on the back here that's holding this card there. Wonder why he would do that. Unless it's inside a case and the case is clear, but that doesn't look like that. There's a shadow. So long story short, if I ever have a daughter, you better come with your A game, because I'm going to find out who you are. Freaking find out. All right. Use Gina. Makes do a rag show morning. Whoa. Use Gina makes the rag show morning, y'all, from sunny AU. Dang, you sound like you sound like from the South. Goodness gracious. Rag says you're starting to scare me, bro. It's a hollow. Why am I starting to scare you? Oh, what emoji was that? Oh, that. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Could be like a signal for help or something, man. It's crazy. It's a hollow, yeah. But what was the point of that? I mean, I looked at all the banks in his area within like 30 square miles. And he went to work and everything. He has no reason to be outside of that. Like, what card was that, man? Could have been a bat signal. That's not a 2018? I'm pretty sure that's 2018, man. I even think it's reported 2018. Maybe it's 2017. but maybe not. That's what you guys are here for. Keep me honest. Yeah, stable guy, nut job. Hex Bull gives you winnings. Obviously, he was on a job, probably due from duress. Bro tripping, not a 65K truck. Mine was on 18 of the platinum, was a 38. No, dude. No. You got to search. Are you in his town? Because that's where I searched. I searched by zip code. Those trucks in Texas go for a whole lot. F-250 right now with that age. Yeah, that's how much it was, man. If you don't believe me, just search it. I think what was in hold on, let's check. Let's just check. We can check. That's what we got the internet for here. All right, let's make that. We'll go 2018 Ford F-250. And what city was this in? This was in Uvalde, Texas. What's the zip code? All right, 78801. All right. And all right, let's look for a 2018 Ford. I think I was in Edmonds, maybe. One of these links I use. 78801. All right, and we did 78801. 59,981. I think I used a big city before, but it's still almost 60K. Oh, that's a Lariat. No. This isn't. Well, I don't know. It's not a Lariat, right? Lariats are way crazy. This is a 4-door. So this one is a 250 XL certified 2018, but it's not a 4-door. This one is a used 2018 Ford F50 Lariat for 64,000. This one's 69,000 2018. All right, let's go back to let's do 2017. We'll go to we'll do 2016. Oh, F250 2020, no. 2019. 2019 just regular XL 2 doors is 40,000. 2016 Ford F250 4x4 crew cab Super Duty. This one's running about 40, almost 50,000 miles. 58,000 miles for a 16. I thought this was an 18. All right. Let's check. He said, bro, you tripping. Yeah, I typed in front and back before, but the front didn't match anything that we had. And the backs didn't either. They all they had was a magnetic strip. They didn't have a signature box. This had a signature box. A GameStop video game gift card. I hope Luna people make their monies back. Sucks. Luna people, they're about to fire up Luna version 2. That's crazy. There's no consequences for $30 billion in lives lost in crypto. Dude looks like one of the immigrants Biden let in. I don't know if he's been here a while. He was born here. White card, brown card, gift card. I could definitely say it was not a mediocre card. I can agree with that. Green card, black card, brown card, white card. Bottom line is no way an 18-year-old working at Wendy's bought that. However, Cobble mule. Oh, a cartel mule. Yeah, I guess you meant. So what's my best guess, right? I don't know, man. I mean, what was the motive, right? What was the motive for this? It just seems freaking odd. And you got to you have to kind of, if you're a detective, you're going to think of all these possibilities. You're just going to think about it, right? You say, well, we are pretty damn close to the border here. Uvalde. Let's check. I'm going to show this to you guys too. Let's see where it's at. All right, here's Uvalde. Let me all right, so we zoom out here. I mean, the Texas border with Mexico, that is not far, man. What is this? 10 miles? 10, 20, 30 miles away from the border of Mexico. Just saying, man. And those small towns and those smaller cities, those are staging areas. These folks, they'll purchase really cheap houses and use them as drug spots, man. That's where they store their stuff, in these little small cities all across the border. And just buy them with cash. I don't know. I think it might be some cartel type stuff, man. I'm not convinced otherwise. I worked for banks for years, and debt card or credit card can change design very quickly. I get that, but I should be able to see at least one instance. I searched MasterCard, I searched American Express, I searched Visa card, I searched everything that I could from all different banks issued. And I didn't see it, man. I didn't see one that had that. I thought that was funny. And why is he holding it in his hand and there's no reason to be holding it in his hand? And I'm stirring up drama here for content. All the firearms spell suspicious. Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. The truth is we don't know. It's scary that we think we know. Yeah. So that's a 150. That's a 150. Is that a one? No, they said there was an F-250. Now there's another problem. The media is reporting F-250. No, that looks like an XLT. So many variables in auto prices. Call it 45 and it's still questionable for Wendy's pay. Body style arm out in late 04. I also purchased that body style change in 2017. Tripping if you think inflation hasn't been creeping up for a few years, increasing the prices of used cars. Well, the chips, guys, if you're buying cars right now, you know they're all freaking crazy, out of control. If you bought a brand new car like 3 years ago, you're gonna get you're gonna make profit on it this year if you sell it. I mean, chip shortages, whatever. Somebody said that they're creating these chip shortages and these cars aren't being made because they're retooling all their factories for electric vehicles, EV. I don't know about that. That truck might be worth $10K if it's a 4-wheel drive and $5K. What? What are you talking about, man? All right, well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. Then that would make me question why they're reporting that it's a Ford F-250. I guess we could look it up via license plate and see what it actually is. Dude, cops waited outside for over an hour while he rampaged in the school. You want me to send you some articles, Rags? Yeah, just you can Twitter me. I hunted in that area. I'm very familiar with this area. I think people's personal mental issues play a part in things like this. Dude, 100%. You know, so let's just say that there's nothing nefarious going on beyond the fact that this dude's completely disturbed. That's what this is. It sounds like he didn't have much life. They said he was a loner. He had no like track record of mental illness or anything like that. He was kind of like confrontational lately. He was like walking around with boxing gloves and like fighting people in the park. I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on. Probably a phone case that has a wallet or maybe in a clear case and he's holding stuff in it. I didn't look like it, man. I don't think there was anything on the back. There could be, though. Take a look for yourself. All those images are online. How's inflation been affecting gun prices? I don't know, but I know ammo prices were freaking out of control. Ammo prices get out of control as soon as a Democrat takes office. Well, gun prices, too. It's just such a demand. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think, man? What's going on here? Let's see what Hex is doing. Is this new daily candle hit? This new daily candle hits in 14 minutes. 14 minutes. We going up, we going down, folks. Let's check this chart again real quick. Going up or down? You guys, we going green or we going red again? I think we're probably going to go red, to be honest with you. There's a lot of momentum to the downside. We'll go to the daily. Yeah, we're pushing past. We are pushing past. There's just no buying volume, and people are just holding. You could tell, man. It fell off the face of the earth back here in March. Everybody's just in a holding pattern. There's just nothing out here. There's no movement. People are just waiting. So right now the bears are in control because all the people who buy, and like I said, I'm actually surprised that we've held price up this well. We're starting to pick up a little bit. Volume's starting to pick up a little bit. They want to drop this price, man. These people who do have these big bags, shoot. Right now it's got to be dangerous though. If you got a big bag, it's got to be kind of dangerous. And that's because, like, you know, we're getting closer to pulsechain. And if you sell and it spikes price down, somebody's down here waiting with, you know, match at XYZ, whatever, limit orders. They're going to make you pay for that. I think it's the stakes are too high right now. But I don't know. We got 13 minutes. Let's see what this candle does. I think we continue to go red. We might kind of wick down past 6 cents in the 5 cent range and pop back up for a couple days. And then we're going to try to get back into this channel. I don't know if we can. Pulse chain, save us. Save us, pulse chain. All right. At least we can buy ammo. Yeah. Wise man said, the seed of knowledge is not knowing. That is the truth. Because when you don't know, you want to know more. It's interesting. Oh man, these prices are looking tasty. They are. May go and burn some to reduce supply. Stake it up. I heard stakes are ending right now. Laugh out loud. They end every day. Every day. BTC has yet to take a hit. What? Longs went parabolic and have stalled like a stunt plane. BTC dominance is picking up fast, meaning alts are draining to protect BTC, in my opinion. Then hunt the liquidation longs. Let's look at that. I mean, I would say that BTC has taken a pretty substantial hit from all-time highs. I mean, it was down 63% last week. It's down 59, about 60% right now. I mean, that's a hit, right? Let's take a look at BTC shorts. Can you guys see this, by the way? I'm always freaking out. You guys can't see this. BTC shorts. Let's go to watch list. Let's go to... Ugh. Got so many of these damn coins. Where's the BTC shorts? Did I take it away? Did I take it off here? All right, that's fine. We'll add it. BTC shorts. This is on Bitfinex. Well, these are the shorts. This is on Bitfinex, and it looks, you know, everything's a channel, right? Looks like the shorts are actually picking up for Bitcoin. The amount. We're kind of in this channel right here. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows something we don't. And it looks like right before this new daily candle, we got shorts piling up again. So shorts are piling up right now. So if you're a BTC fan, it's not good to see that. Let's do BTC longs. Bitfinex. Oh, BTC longs. How's that possible? Well, I guess you can have both. It's just comparatively. A lot of people are going long right now. So shorts are slowly increasing. Longs are really increasing. It's the most longs people have been since 2017. Well, shoot. They broke all-time highs off longs for Bitfinex. Interesting. We'll see what happens here in 9 minutes, though. Be interesting to see. See Bitcoin going down, man. I mean, Bitcoin, it could go down to this. It could go down to this $20,000 level pretty quick. But the Fed had some positive news today. The Fed's talking about CBDCs and how they want to get involved and work side by side with other stable coins. It's just all trash. All right, let's check here. Got a buy order at 1 cent for $1,000. That's smart. I like Rags rage marketing techniques. Do I have rage marketing? I'm not a rage marketer. What's crypto look like in the next recession? Shoot, we might find out. We might find out what the next recession is. I think we're just going to have a long bear market. I check both. Longs and shorts. Obama made me so much money buying and selling Nerf guns and darts when he got elected. There's a reason me and a couple others can have a good Nerf war if things get bad. Dude, I knew this little shop, just like a small shop. It was like not bigger than a 7-Eleven. And those dudes were doing like 500K in sales a month. Just crushing it. I mean, the friggin' truck would back up and they'd unload it and be sold, gone in like an hour or two. Payout, ooh, Mud Hog. Payout 6.413. So you know Mud Hog's got some bags. Those people that you see on Twitter that are always sharing the payouts, the daily payouts, you know they got bags. I'll just tell you all that. That's the secret sauce. Wow, that's news. The longer we have to wait for pulsechain, the better your chances are for getting that 1 cent hex. Yeah, you're right. Hexiest man of the world. What's up, my brother? Fear is an opportunity. Real DJ Evo. Edward M says, I like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you stuck around. We got 70, 80 people in here. YouTube's not going to give us any love when we're talking about monkeypox and mass shootings. That's always a bad thing. But +1 in chat if you enjoyed the content. Did you guys enjoy the content? Was it intellectually stimulating? Person needs many talents, so pivot to something else and let your stakes make you wealthy. I'll tell you guys this, man. I'm talking to a guy who runs a very successful blockchain development company. They kind of teach people how to do it. So I'm going to try to get a little special with him for our community here. You can go with absolutely no experience whatsoever in coding, and you can get into blockchain, which is like pretty basic information, pretty basic training, and you can land some 6-figure jobs pretty quick. So I'm going to see if he'll I'll see if he works with me here, and see if we can get you guys a good deal with some type of discount coupon or something. And it's all about skills, man. Skills are recession proof. So if you guys can pick something up like this, even it doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 60 years old, you pick it up, it's in massive demand right now. It's a lot of money. So I'm going to try to get you guys some code there. You guys could do something like that. That'd be cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world, you know how this goes. My name is Brandon. Do not like, do not comment, do not subscribe. I will see you tomorrow morning / afternoon on the porch. Hey, it's about to get loud. Turn your volume down. I'll tell you all right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.